ano sa siya. Hi, Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are we doing today? You good? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nice, 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 nice. All right. Huh? And quite the contrary, And again, you saw that when you log on, you saw me there? Yeah, man. For those of you who I think I had any, okay, so I oversee a senior member of my church, and I think those who are taught Foundation Concept 3 too will know of this situation on that I taught on a Saturday. I just got a scare a while ago to say that my senior ward collapsed. So I had to drive on Christian Light to her house. And I was just thinking the worst, but God is still in control. She's fine. So I just actually got back to my house. And the truth of the matter is I may not even be able to manipulate my notes the way I normally manipulate the notes, because somehow inside of my spirit, I feel like I'm going to get a telephone call again to say that I need to come up there urgently. So I'm actually conducting the meeting from my cellular phone. I'm about to connect to my laptop. I don't even want to go inside. I just sit in the car in case I get a call. I just spin right out. I don't want to take off no clothes and then I have to go find clothes to put on, but it's one of those things, when we get
not naga.
yeah,
Not
that's I want to believe that, and I'm going to believe that. But life has its ups and downs. Some people have challenges paying school fees. Some people have challenges paying rent. Some people have challenges paying mortgage. Some people have the basic challenges of finding food. But one common denominator is that all of us have life. So whether or not
That is why it is called life, sir.
that's right. And the truth of the matter is we expect those challenges, and you see, once we're above earth, once we're not beneath and but above earth, we just have to be positive. And she's in her 70s. But we just have to do what we need to do, because the truth of the matter is it could happen to any one of us, it could happen to any one of our family members. So but I'm just very happy that I am in a position to
keep it
offer some
positive.
levels of
She's
assistance.
gonna be okay.
She's gonna be okay.
What makes she's gonna be okay?
It's gonna be okay. So now we need to focus on our class. That forgive me. So is it because I'm missing all of this? I am 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Come on, how do I do this? No, on this phone. All right. So I just need to get some housekeeping out of the way, because I know you guys were asking. Your meeting message here. It came. Oh, sorry. Before I go there, I would have had my dinner already, but because of the situation, I wasn't able to do anything. So I'm only snacking. So if you hear me just I'm making a big swallow, don't load me up. You hear Miss Lulu? Lulu reset, because she up here is always clean. Lulu, are you here?
Sir, she's not here right now, but I believe that she'll be joining us late today.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So if you hear my mouth full, it's because I never got a chance to eat something earlier. So just work with me as I work with you. So your mid-semester came day before yesterday, came yesterday. I looked at it, and if I wanted, I could say to you, put away all books, let us start now. You know why? Because everything on that mid-semester, we have already gone through. So what I'm saying to you, every drop something on the paper, we have done. All right? So I sent it off yesterday. The same time I got it, I sent it off to Edico and to ask them to program. So Edico is supposed to be programming. Let's hope that they get through the programming so we can do the assessment online. So the assessment will not be this week, clearly not Thursday. I'm hoping that the assessment will be next week, Tuesday, or next week, Thursday. Either Tuesday or Thursday. It's going to be in class, yes.
But when I have to turn out with camera?
Yes, please.
So me go do that and I work, me go do.
Well, I don't know. All right. What I would say to you is allow me to work out the dynamics of it. Allow me to work out
please,
the dynamics
I'm
of
at
it.
work too.
Because the only reason why I am home today is because sun and shine and they closed them from 3 weeks ago. Finally decided to wash them because sun and shine.
You know?
So that's how you catch me today.
On we call it now on social media, that's what everybody's talking about, that them get sunlight and them can wash and support and things. So I'm happy for you guys. All right. So I don't want to use the time today to work out the dynamics of it. What I will, however, do is to say to you that be prepared for your mid-semester on Tuesday next week this time. But also, it could be Thursday instead of Tuesday. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So it depends on what Edico says to me. It can be Tuesday or it can be Thursday. But I'm going to tell you, if Tuesday comes, all being well, and I say to you, the mid-semester is going to be on Thursday, I don't want to hear nobody say nothing to me about, look how me prepare, I may take off Monday from work, I know me can't take off no more other day. I don't want to hear it. I am saying to you, yes, please.
Are we going to be getting a final exam?
Mm-hmm.
I cut off now, Mr. Sean, of course.
It's going to get a final piece. It may not be called an exam, but it may be called a continuous assessment. And I would have sent that off, but those of you who joined late may not have received my welcome message, but the ones who for sure registered early would have seen my welcome message. Your final assessment, continuous piece / exam will be in January. I don't remember the date, but it could be the week of the 16th. I don't know why that comes out into my head, but don't quote me on that. But it's going to be in January.
Or on Edico Call?
It depends. So if everything is okay, say we wake up tomorrow and there is no more COVID, I'm sure CCCJ is going to say that it's going to be a final exam in person.
That will never happen, God forbid.
But based on what I am seeing and based on my level of optimism, I quite frankly believe that it's going to be a continuous piece because COVID is going to be here spending Christmas with us.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what I'm thinking. And it may very well be on Edicosoft, or it may very well be I would upload paper and ask you to do it and then send it back to me. But I will let you know as soon as the dynamics is worked out. I don't want to spend time to work out anything now because it can change. All right? What I know is for a fact, all being well, is that either Tuesday or Thursday of next week, you will get your mid-semester. So what I'll do, by Monday, I will confirm, next Monday, all being well, I'll confirm with you all via WhatsApp. If
you know how much questions?
I know there are about 10 multiple choice questions and just one essay type question with maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. And 5 short parts. And to be honest with you, hear me out. Without saying anything more, if all the handouts that I've given you on indices and logarithms part 1 and part 2, if you go through those 2 handouts that I've given you and understand in the handouts that I've given you, there is no way any of you can get less than 99%.
Lord have mercy.
And I'm telling you the honest truth.
Sir, so you say.
No, guys.
Have a better solution to that, though.
No. Guys, hear me out. When I looked at, because as I said before, the mid-semester never came. When I saw the email coming to me and I looked at it, I started to laugh. And I said, but you know, my students can do this anytime now. And I want to tell you something, students. So far, you are very advanced. Some of the other groups that spoke with one lecturer yesterday, and he says, oh, Mr. Shan, I don't read logarithms yet. But because I know, well, huh?
The last week I course pre-off.
Yeah,
no, but it's not even that, you know. It's not even that, you know, Jamal. So what I want you to remember, even though I said that to you, that lecturer has less than 10 students in their class. So they can move and pass us anytime now. I have 30 plus of you in the class. So because of that now, it will take me a little while longer. And besides, he didn't start class until 2 weeks after me. All right? So really and truly, his lateness is because of the late start he had with the group. But I'm saying to you, we started class from day one. And why I cussed you out last week is because I gave you work and nobody do the work.
That a week before, sir.
Same difference. It's not that you're not understanding, because you understand when I teach. But it's just that I give you work and you never did do it. And then you don't do that to me. All right, with that said, any question? Please don't ask me anything more about the test.
Yes, sir.
What question you have?
Can you reopen the test, sir?
I'm figuring that I did because I went on and I reopened some stuff. Yes, I'm going to say yes, I did. Can you just double check to say that it was done, please?
I know one of the questions.
I know I got
double check today.
Oh, well, I can't double check now because as I said before, I'm in the car using my tablet. Right. But I know I got some voice calls this week, like yesterday to be exact. Several voice calls yesterday, and I went ahead and I went on Edico and I reopened some stuff. And I'm going to congratulate a few of you.
Sir, what about mine, sir?
Who this?
Sir, it's Jody. Sir, I asked you about units.
Jody, I did. Jody, and I did it, Jody. I did
no,
yours,
sir,
Jody.
when I go on today, it was still telling me that the answer is incorrect, even when it's wrong.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the one because you got something that I reopened for you.
No, none of them didn't reopen, sir. That one I told you about, Unit 6, 15, functions and something.
Hold on. Let me just say something, Jody.
Me next.
I'll come into money. Jody, one of them closed out on you and you got a 0 for one of them, Jody?
No, sir, I haven't. You hoping I didn't get any 0 for none, sir. Number 15.
Oh, you know, you open nothing for me.
Unit 6, fractions, somewhere, functions, and I don't remember the other word. But anytime I click on it says correct, but as I go on to the next answer, it's saying incorrect. You didn't complete number 7. It's incorrect.
To be honest with you, Jody, I didn't remember that because I did not look at that. What I looked at was also open some of the I went and looked at the assessments and I reopened those assessments, but I did not look at that one. So you and I have to talk afterwards, so I can look at the question, the question in question, so that I can send it off to Edico. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if what are you using? Are you using a phone or a computer to do the assessment?
Sir, I'm using my computer. I use it at work and I use it at home, so I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah. If you're using a phone, I could give you a plausible reason for that, but using a computer, I don't know what is happening. All right.
You know what I'm on for me?
Same.
All right. I will go through and I will look at it. But I just need to begin something here, and I'll go through.
So you're teaching new topic today? Come on, want to start that union, but I just not get.
No, man, it's not a matter of teaching a new topic today. I started a new. Did I start it with you?
No.
Yes.
I want you to teach China,
I have a question regarding by.
I want to teach at the topic there.
Hold on there, guys, because now Shana K doesn't mash up my headspace. Did I start by no message you guys? Huh?
Like Shana K did.
Yes,
he started it.
Him started.
Shana K, listen to me. Don't play with me them ways a year. Because you're going to make me say to myself, Jesus, what is wrong with me? Because in my headspace, I'm saying that I know I started it. Yeah, man, Sean, I started it. All right. and I just have to go inside. What the fuck? How did I do this now? All right, just let me. Let me see if I can share
Sir,
my screen.
sir,
Yes, money. Yes, money.
it's not Monique, sir, it's Jody.
Yes, Jody. Sorry.
I am looking at it now, sir. It says
Uh-huh.
number 16, homework, unit 6, function and graph.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and anytime I click on number 7,
Mm-hmm.
it's telling me that it shows that it's right, but when I click on to go on something else, it's saying, it's giving the red thing saying it's wrong.
Mm-hmm. All right, no problem.
So I was asking if you could restart it, or I don't know if I could restart it or you could program it over, because I don't know why it's telling me that it's wrong.
Right, I'll look at it, funny one.
Okay.
We'll look at it. All right. I just need to. Oh goodness, it's so far back here.
So you're
Alright,
going to
that's fine.
reopen the thing now?
Reopen what? Okay, you know what is happening now? This thing has open. Satan, just leave me alone. Leave me alone, Satan. All right. What is happening to me now is that the thing not opening up here, so I may have to. Go. All right, let me just listen to Tanya. Got a message to say that she's in the waiting room. So Tanya, you came in? Is Tanya here?
Sir, yeah, drop out and drop back in, sir.
So I realized I see you coming in several times. All right. I'm having a challenge sharing my screen. So let me go for the laptop. Hold on, please.
Any help for me?
Sir?
All right, I heard somebody calling me just now, but I'm trying to connect. What is it? I'm trying to connect. Heard you calling me a while ago, but I'm trying to boot up this thing to connect. What's up?
I was just wondering what was going on because I heard radio silence.
Oh yeah, man. Radio silence because today's the 10th of 56. I am trying to connect to my computer. I was actually had an emergency. I had to run out, so I was sitting in the car, but my students
Yeah, I
prayed.
heard all of that.
Yeah, they prayed.
Because it went silent for so long.
Oh no, man! I'm trying to to connect. So I'm actually going through now. So I believe what you guys said. So I decided to come in out of the car. So I had to boot up now. So besides, I wasn't able to share the document from the phone. So I'm actually trying to launch Zoom here. It is taking quite a while, my goodness. All right, so this Zoom is not behaving itself. Um, oh, come on. Unable to launch. Unable to launch. What is wrong with you? Please restart your computer and try again. The blood is against thought. Oh man, all right. Does anybody have using a system, their computer, that they can share the last document I sent, please? Because I'm unable to share from my cell phone. And that's what I needed to protect. If anybody can share for me.
What's the last document, sir?
The one on binomials. I sent you
Wait, you sent it in the WhatsApp?
Did I send it by the way?
No. Because if you sent that, that's when I would have known that you start the topic. So no.
Oh Lord. Right. Just relax yourself a little. Just relax and
Send it in the WhatsApp so I can share it for you.
All right. All right. Let me. Somebody will have to do the stuff tonight because this phone is the computer is giving me is behaving very sexually.
What's WhatsApp, man? I help you.
Right. Compose. The devil weakest man, you know, well to say I'm from a class today. Jesus Father, binomial Binomials. All right. In the meantime, while this comes up, I'll just go through some of the stuff. we looked at the coefficient, and Pascal's triangle says when anything reaches the power 0, we're going to have 1, so it's 1, then 1, 1, then 1, 2, 1, then 1, 3, 3, 1, then 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, then 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, 1, 6, 15, 20, 16, 6, 1. And we really don't go beyond that. But what the common ones to use are 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, and 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Don't know if I introduced the word to you palindrome, did I?
Sir, you did.
I did, right. So we introduced the word palindromes. Palindromes are words, numbers that can be read both ways. And your coefficient is an example of a palindrome. Why, sir? Because 1331, read from both the right or the left, gives the same value, numerical value. So we say that that is a palindrome. And I also would have done an example with you when we looked at a few words. For example, race car. When you spell race car from left or from the right, you get the same R-A-C-E-C-A-R. So those are examples of palindromes. Those are examples of palindromes. Now, so when we look at our palindromes, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Those are key values, coefficients even, that we'll be using to get through our calculations, And I want to spend some time doing the calculations. I remember, I don't want to call a name because I may get it wrong. I may get it wrong. I know some people were saying that they were doing also the weekend group, doing some of the calculations and seemingly getting it off because they weren't understanding what was happening as it relates to the coefficients. So the document is being shared, and you will see me referring to that as Pascal's triangle. Now, Pascal's, I give a little thing about Pascal's right there that I would expect you to read. And Mr. Pascal's there is, some people say him teased the idea, and some people say him just come up with it. But whoever came up with it is neither here nor there to me. They came up with something that is very worthwhile, and the document is shared. It is shared, so whoever is able to share the screen can go ahead and do that for me. Thanks. So while the screen is being shared, I will just continue speaking on the. Oh, not even that I can open. Hold on. Right. So when we look at our Pascals, we're going to work some questions that will require us using Pascal. There is another way that we can do the calculation by using the combination notation. And the combination notation is one where we can use, as it says, a combination of things. You need to know both methods. Some questions may say, by using Pascal, do this. Or the question might say, by using the combination notation, do this. So what it means is that you need to know how to use Pascal. You need to know how to use the combination notation. You can't just say that because I understand Pascal, I don't need to do the other methods. No, don't work like that. Just like what you can't say when you study some of the laws on indices, you have to study all of them, right? You can't just do one and not do the rest. Hold on a minute, please. So it is important. Anybody sharing? Can you hurry up and share for me, please? I don't know what is wrong with my system. Still really can't share.
Just give me a minute. The internet.
All right, thanks, Derek.
Just give me a minute. Well, that's bug juice. So you seen the screen? Anybody seen the screen?
Yes.
Let me see it.
All right. Not. Don't play the mommy book.
Sir?
Him did say, give me a minute, so I guess him gone.
Oh, I was away. That's why I just come back. So my parents.
Oh no, man! I'm actually here. I'm actually here. I wanted to get host privilege. That I'm now the host, but because I'm using my cell phone, I don't have all the
seeing the
functions.
screen, sir?
Yeah, man. I'm seeing the screen. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to take control of the screen, but I'm not able to. All right. Okay. Scroll up for me, please.
This is the top part of the page. So scroll down.
Yeah, man. I need to see the bottom part of the stuff. Scroll up.
It's just dead. Sir, what's that?
All right, yeah, man. Come back one a little bit. I'm trying to.
Jesus have mercy.
No, man. Stop worrying yourself. Stop worrying yourself, man. All right, stop right here. Stop worrying yourself. I hear you talking about Jesus have mercy. Just relax yourself. Just relax yourself.
I'm see it my head cause off my head hurt me immediately.
Just relax yourself.
Just relax yourself.
So I'm gonna sign in to you on my phone. I'm still at work and I move to the next workstation. So I'm going to sign in on my phone.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Meeting setting.
Oh no.
So all right. So if you all right. You know what is happening to me now? This thing is not working. I need control. I need control of the all right. So this is what is happening now. So when you look at the screen right there, it says applications of Pascal's triangle, and I'm asking to expand 2x plus 3y to the third power in descending powers of x. And what I want you to get from me is, in doing this question, there are several things that one has to do. It will say to you, expand in descending powers, or it may say expand in ascending powers. When I speak of descending powers mean that I'm going to go down. Descending powers mean that I'm going down. So if I ask you this to do it in descending powers of x, it means that I will start from x to the fifth, then x to the fourth, then x to the third, then x to the second, then x to the first. If I ask you to expand in ascending powers, it means that I'm going up, meaning x to the first, x to the second, x to the third, x to the fourth, x to the fifth. So ascending means that I'm going up. Descending means that I'm going down. So you have to be careful because sometimes the questions will say to you, do in ascending powers of x or do in descending powers of x. Do in ascending powers of x or do in descending powers of x. So you have to look at that, right? All right. So when you look at it here now, it's going to be very important for you to understand what is happening. Very, very important for you to understand what is happening. So let us look back at the document. And I don't want anybody to say, Lord of mercy, what's the going with? Let us look at the document. And this here, I try to do it in such a way that it becomes so self-explanatory. All right? And if this is really very difficult to, all right, Diane, so you're back in to maneuver the cell phone. All right, so this is what is happening now. It says expand, all of that in descending powers of x. Now it says, if you look closely at figure 1, if you look closely at figure 1, can you scroll up to figure 1 for me, please? All right, so what you recognize is that as A ascends, as A, and I think I pointed this out to you last class. So if you look, let us look at the 1331. Let us look at the 1331. Looking at the 1331. So in looking at the 1331, what we're going to be getting is 1a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus 1b cubed. Everybody see that? Do we have that?
Yes,
just before similarly. Hello, somebody, anybody? I just heard one person.
Sir, may I hear you?
Yeah.
I don't want you to hear now.
I want to turn on the mic.
Okay, fair
just
enough.
assign in, sir. That's what.
All right, no problem. I'm trying to upload because I need to get it's all right. Right, so we have 1a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus 1b. So what I want to point out in that, you recognize that in the first term is the one that contains the 1. The second term is the one that contains the first 3. The third term is the one that contains the second 3. And the last term is the one that contains the second 1. All right, so that term, that expression has fourth term. In the first term, you recognize you have a cube. A cube. In the second term, you are descending the a cube, so you're going to be moving on to a to the second power. But as you move to a to the second power, you recognize that b is increasing its power because b now has 1. And as I would have showed you last class, the sum of the overall powers is going to be equal to the sum of powers starting off with. And the powers that we're starting off with here is 3. All right? In addition to that, you will see us moving to 3ab squared. So the point I'm making is that as one descends, the other one ascends. You have to bear that in mind. As one descends, the other one ascends. As one descends, the other one ascends. As one descends, the other one ascends. And if you can understand that concept, you are good to go. As one descends, the other ascends. All right? Now, what is also important is that you would see, okay, where are you lost? Or I should ask, why are you lost?
Sir, which one is the question you're looking at?
We're looking at the first part. We just start the first part of the question.
Okay.
But somebody just posted a while ago that they're lost, and I'm asking the person to just tell me where and why.
Sir, you just scroll up on the screen, sir. Show him that, sir.
No, it's
The
not my
mouse.
screen. No, it's not
See
my
the top
screen.
part of the screen, you know.
Yeah, it's not my screen. So I'm trying to actually log in so I can get control of the stuff. All right. So I think I'm getting there now. Oh, Rockstone. I'm logging in and it is saying the host needs to let me in, but when I'm the host, what's about that? You feel like in the session, I'm on a host. Oh. All right. Okay. So continue. Join the computer audio.
Sit down, baby, sit down.
All right. Let me just disconnect this one here. Unshare for me, please, Shana. Thank you, sweetheart.
All right, sir.
I know, but we don't want you have to get a stop our life, and we don't want to look in AI. So we don't want to look in AI. I mean, don't want her to get the stuff of her life, so that's why I take it up.
Sorry, you want us to hear that conversation?
Hello? All right, so. All right, confirm for me, please, that you see my screen.
Yes, sir. You've seen the screen.
All right, good, thanks. Okay, so let's go now. So, what you're looking at here are the coefficients 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. So what I'm saying to you is that if you recognize this is a to the third, then a to the second, then a to the 0. There's a b to the 0 here. Sir, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, you're not going to see it because anything raised to the power 0 is? Anything raised to the power 0 is?
1.
Is 1. And so that's b to the 0, then b to the first, b to the second, b to the third. Point I'm making is As one descends, the other one ascends. As one descends, the other one ascends. As one descends, the other one ascends. If you can remember that concept, you should be good to go. As one descends, the other one ascends. All right? So look at what the instruction says. It says expand 2x plus 3y all cubed in the ascending powers of x. You recognize as A ascends, and it should be the other way around. As A descends, cut, paste, and then I'm going to cut this, cut. So as A ascends, as A descends, B ascends. So if you look closely, you'll recognize that as A ascends, as A descends, descends means that it goes down. So as A goes down, you'll recognize that B goes up. All right? So if you look at this, you recognize 2A is in the A position and 3Y is in the B position. And you notice that you're in the third power. So the coefficients would be, see I jump down here, the coefficient would be 1, 3, 3, 1. So 2x is going to be in the A position, 3y is going to be in the B position. 2x is in the A position, 3y is going to be in the B position. So as A descends, B ascends. Watch me. I want you undivided. As A descends, B ascends. As A decreases, B increases. Look at what I want to show you. Whenever we get the question, you notice A plus B in parentheses. A plus B, A plus B, A plus B, A plus B. All of them are in A plus B, A plus B, A plus B. So it means that we have A plus B. Sir, will we get A plus B plus C? No. And that's why it's called binomials. Bi means two, right? And the nomials come from the polynomials. And poly means many, all right? So you can have many terms, right? Starting from only two terms. So it's many terms starting from two terms, all right? So that's what it is that you're going to have. So watch me. The coefficients are 1, 3, 3, 1. The coefficients are 1, 3, 3, 1. So I'm going to write on the first term. The coefficient is going to be 1. So watch me now. A and B. What's the value of A, sir? 2x. What's the value of B, sir? 3y. Watch me. I am going to go in my A, which is 1 times 2x to the third. 2x to the third. And then I'm going to have 3y to the 0 because you're talking about A and B. But sir, in the examples, you didn't put your B to the 0. I don't have to. I really don't have to, right? Because you know that this here going to work out to be 1. Then plus the second term inside of here, which is 3. So it's going to be 3 times 2x to the second power. Sir, why to the second power? Because as A descends, B ascends. As A descends, B ascends. As A descends, B ascends. All right, so watch me now. So as, oh, I was going to do something a while ago. So as A ascends, as A descends, B ascends. As A descends, B ascends. When one go down, the other one come up. One go down, the other one come up. One go down, the other one comes up. Watch me. So now we move on to the second term, which is a 3. So now we have plus 3. Sir, why couldn't it be a minus? Every one of them will be plus. If a minus one supposed to come out, the minus one will come out, but you have to write plus. Then, sir, you say that if a minus is in it, the minus will come out? Yeah, man. Don't worry about the minus sign. If there's a minus that's supposed to be there, the minus will come out. But all of the terms, the coefficients will be separated by positive signs. All the coefficients will be separated by positive signs. So watch me now.
Sure.
Yes, please.
Coefficient is always going to be 1, 3, 3, 1, or is it they're going to be given?
The coefficients will always be 1, 3, 3, 1 when you're talking about the third power. The coefficient will always be 1, 4, 6, 4, 1 when you talk about the fourth power. The coefficient will always be 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1 when the coefficient is the fifth power.
But there's a code for everything.
Yes. 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1 when the coefficient is the sixth power.
Take time.
Write this up. All right? So it's right here. This is what I gave you from last week. So you should know how to do Pascal's triangle by now. You should know how to create the triangle, which is the point I'm making. Right? So 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. All right? So the syllabus says we should go up to the fifth one, but because of what I know, I want to go up to the sixth one. All right? Now, watch me. Watch me. Let me go back again. I'm going to start over with this piece here. The question asks us to expand 2x plus 3y to the third power. 2x plus 3y to the third power. 2x plus 3y to the third power. That's what the question asks us to expand in descending powers of x. So it is telling me that they want me to do that in descending powers of x. Means it's going to go down. Descending, down. D for down, D for descending, down. All right? Now, what is going to happen is, I am going to be writing these coefficients plus, coefficient plus, coefficient plus, and the last one here. So I'm going to have 1 times the value of a, which is going to be 2x raised to the third power. And a and b relates. You can't have a existing without b. But this b is going to be 3y to the 0. Sir, hold on. But anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Yes, you are correct. And then okay. And then now I move on to the second value in the coefficient. So it's going to be 3. And then now I'm going to have, since this was 2x to the third power, it's going to become 2x to the second power. And since this one was 3y to the 0 power, it's going to become 3y to the first power. Then I move to the third number, which is 3, which is this 3. And because the value in front of this was 2x to the second, this one's going to become 2x to the first. And because this was 3x to the first, this one going to become, 3y to the first, this one going to become 3y to the second. Then plus, and since this is 2x to the 1, when I take off 1 off of that, it will become 2x to the 0. And this is 3y to the second, it becomes 3y to the third. So watch me. When 1 descends, watch it. 2x to the third, 2x to the second, 2x to the first, 2x to the 0. 3y to the first, 3y to the 0, 3y to the first, 3y to the second, 3y to the third.
Take time.
When 1 descends, 1 ascends. I mean, take time. I'm not moving fast.
Yes.
I am speaking fast, but I'm not moving
Sir,
fast.
why you started with the 2x to the third?
Because 2x is in the A position.
So the third is from the
B position. Watch me. 2x plus 3y is in the A position. It's in the B position. You notice all the questions that we've been working talks about A plus B, A plus B. All right. Look at that again for me, please. Give me a few and just look at that for me, please. One moment, please.
Sir?
So have you looked at it? Are there any questions? Talk to me now, guys.
sir, whatever is in the A position, we're gonna always start with that raised to
Very good.
whatever power they give us in the question.
Very good. Very good observation. And you are correct. Yes. Any other question?
Sir, we're always going to get the plus.
Every single time.
Okay.
If there's a negative sign,
Yeah.
the negative sign will come out.
Okay.
And I'll show you how the negative sign will come out.
Okay, sir.
Sir, next question. How you know when you must use the coefficients of the cubic power? It's always
Whenever
given.
whenever it's a 3. So if you have 2x plus 3y to the 4th, you can use the coefficient of the 4th power. If it's a 2x plus 3y to the 5th, you can use the coefficient of the 5th power. So the power here tells you the coefficients to use. Any other questions?
So your first power is gonna take your A, which is where you have 2x raised to the 3rd power, and then the second one is always gonna be raised to 0 first. Okay.
Very good. Any other? Ask me the questions.
Sir, is it a case where A is always descending?
Yes. And I'm answering yes. I'm answering yes, no, because I want you to understand. So I'm going to say yes. Sometime later, I'm going to come back to you and tell you something else. But I'm going to say yes. It's always ascending. Yes, 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 yes. And B always ascends. Yes.
Okay.
Some other teacher will tell you something different. But I know why I'm telling you yes. You know, that's like when you go into school and the teacher is not yet ready for you for negative numbers. And the teacher will say to you, you can't take a big number from a small number. Well, actually, you can. But the teacher just tells you that because, you know, they're not ready for you to introduce negative numbers. Maybe it's not the right thing to say. I would prefer the teacher saying to you that there's going to be a special case when I subtract a larger number from a smaller number, but we're not yet ready for that. So for your answer, I'm going to say yes for no. But you notice I'm saying for no. So when I come back to it, don't tell me, say, sir, you didn't tell me, say. For no, yes. Any other question? All right. Since there are no other questions, 2x plus 3y to the 3rd. So it says, if you pay close attention, and very close attention too, you'll realize that 2x to the 3rd decreases each time until it rises to the 0 power. See here? It decreases each time. 2x to the 3rd, 2x to the 2nd, 2x to the 1st, 2x to the 0. And then this one now is going to come as 3y to the 0, 3y to the 1st, 3y to the 2nd, 3y to the 3rd. So when one decreases, the other one increases. When one descends, the other one ascends. Right? So when you hear say decrease, it means descends. Increase, it means ascends. Let me just put that right there. So I'll use them interchangeably.
Sir, I just don't understand the powers, sir.
You just don't understand. Sorry, you just don't understand the powers.
Yeah, it moves from 3, 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0, 3. I'm not getting.
No, man. Wait. There's 3 and the 0 and the 1 and the 2.
Yeah, I get the part where you say 0 is always at the descending, right there. They're ascending rather. But after that, the 2, the 1, and the 1. I'm just not getting how you get the power.
Who is talking? Because they're very low.
Natalie, sir.
Yeah, not okay. So I will ask you to speak up a little bit more. So you say you're not understanding what you're not understanding. This 3 here, sir, and this 0 here, sir.
I understand. Yeah, I understand the 3 right there at the descending. I understand the 0, but I'm not getting the 2 from there on. 2, 1, and from there on.
What is this? What is this word?
Descending, sir.
Or I can say decrease, don't?
Yes.
Or I can say ascend, or I can say increase, don't? All right. So for ease of calculation or ease of understanding, I'm going to use decrease. If I use decrease or descend, it means the same something I'm talking about. All right?
Yes.
Watch me. 2x to the 3rd power. The one you're going to descend, decrease. So if this is 2x to the third, the next one must be 2x to the second, kind of go down.
Yeah.
Talk truth.
Okay.
And if this is 2x to the second, that means the next one have to be 2x to the first. Kind of go down.
Yes.
See here, 2x to the first. And if it still go down, it have to be 2x to the 0 because I take one from it. See here, 2x to the 0. So the value of A, see here, say A ascends, B descends.
Oh.
The value of A ascends, the value of B descends.
Oh. Alright, sir. Thanks.
You see it now?
Yes.
All right, bless up. Yeah. All right. So remember now. So A descends. I'm sorry, I keep saying ascends. A descends while B ascends. A go down, B come up.
At all times, right,
Every
sir?
single time. Every single time. A go down, B come up. A go down, B come up. A go down, B come up. Let me tell one way of you remembering it as I keep saying A go down and B come up. Your salary goes into the bank at $100, and you keep going to the bank and drawing out $10, $20, $30 until you get to $0. So you start off with A. You start off with A, and every time you go to the machine, it descends. It decreases. Then, so you ever explain B? B is going to be by how much it decreased. By how much it decreased. Watch me. This 2x to the first was decreased by how much from this one? Talk to me now. This 2x to the second was decreased by this one by how much?
One, sir.
See yourself, 1. See yourself, B increased by the 1. Any amount it decreased by, B increased by it. This 2x is decreased by how much to get this?
1.
You go add the 1 to the 1 here. So 1 plus 1 are 2. See yourself. This 2x is going to be decreased by 1 to get 2x to the 0. But when it decreased by that, the 1 you're going to catch it. So instead of 3y to the second, there will be 3y to the third. Because they all exist in an account. So anything that do with account, and I don't know account. So if I say something that is not right, correct me, please. Because one of the ones who do foundation accounts, fundamental of accounts, then when they do financial accounting one and cost accounting and not cost accounting. When they do computerized accounting and when they're supposed to be doing financial accounting too now, I think. All right?
No.
All right.
No.
All right. But at least when they do financial accounting one. Only still better than me. I have never done an accounting course. But watch me. When you're speaking about an account, you talk about debit and credit, don't? Good. So it means say the credit that was made to the account.
Somebody answer question.
Oh, sorry. Somebody. Yeah, I don't know if it's Natalie again because I could hardly hear Natalie.
No, sir, it's not me this time.
Okay. Let's see. Oh no, I can understand. Trust me. Trust me. What you guys never know is that so somebody was not feeling too well. But what you guys never know is that last week, Thursday, while I was having class, you wouldn't know because I wouldn't make anybody know. I sick like dog. Jesus, Father. Sick like dog. But
sir, question.
I couldn't make it come across to Uno. Yes, Papi.
We're doing a more maths course in semester 3 and onward.
Yes, sir.
Why, sir?
From next semester, semester 2, you're going to have your business calculus to do.
Lord.
And then come the semester after that in summer, you're going to have your business statistics to do. And come first semester of next school year, when you're in year 3, you're going to have one more maths course to do, operations research, and then that will be the end of the math courses. So
Sir, when will this stop?
Maths is life, sir.
To me,
Math
it
is
does
life.
stop because
After
every
year
year
3, we don't
you're
do
going to
maths,
find
sir?
a new course to put
After
in.
year
So it's not
3,
going to
you're, after year 3,
Jaja.
listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I don't want to hear it. You hear it?
We call it operational statistic.
Yeah.
I want to hear me out. Whether or not you come to Excelsior, or you go to UTech, or you go to UB, are the same number of math courses you have to do.
I try wall out in my day. I try wall out. It's a difficult fight in me.
I know where you go to, Jamal. I'm experiencing it.
Jamal. Jamal, you are not allowed to speak for the rest of the class. You understand? No man, but on a serious note, guys,
Sir, really let him talk, sir, because it's stressful. So let him talk.
No, it's not stressful, say,
It is, sir, because I not understand why them maths here look so easy, but when time the working out part of it to start,
difficult.
Come like a mountain we have to achieve.
Like
But sir, why we have so much math scores? Why?
That me I say, why we have and the maths here too. The maths I really need it, me I ask a question. Seriously.
So I go find one SQ. He must show you and find one SQ. Watch it.
Maths is life, Terry.
Maths is life. When you collect money, all you do is add the $100 them. Yeah, add them are your minus them. Minus them do them kind of maths and collecting money.
You know, see them do it because them now complain when them do it.
Man, them maths are too bad, man. Them look simple, but them are mad when they're ready.
No,
What's
man.
I need?
No, guess what, no, guys. All right, so let me encourage all of you. Hear me out. Give me 2 minutes. Let me encourage all of you. So I had a student today who called me. A current student at the college, so you won't know who I'm talking about. I taught the student a foundation course. The student was awful. Very nice student, But the student couldn't add 1 + 1 to save the life. No. The student is not in this class, because if the student were in this class, I would not be speaking about the student under the student's nose. But I'm saying to you, the student was bad. The student, when we say bad, the student was awful. Very nice student, do you know? And oftentimes I'll go and say, how may I help you, sir? You can't help me. It has nothing to do with you, sir. And the people try and she couldn't make it. And I'm going to tell you, one time she come at the class, and then I said, but you're not doing anything. I mean, I know when I said to her in Bex, and he not come back. When I see him come back, I said, Lord Jesus, I'm not able to reach one student, Lord, forgive me. And then I saw the student and I said, what happened? Oh, no, sir, I couldn't manage that, and it's going to make me fail my other courses, so maybe just drop it. You see me next semester. And then I said to myself, oh, no, don't do that to me. No, ma'am, you can't do that. And then the student came back, and I said, Jesus. And I said, come here. Watch your strips. I saw you have to go around with something here. Do the thing so. And the student passed the foundation course. I taught the student only one of the foundational courses. And then the student came to me for pre-calculus. And this was before COVID, I tell you about, while I was teaching the student pre-calculus, COVID came. So I started teaching pre-calculus in January of this year. And the student was in class, and I teach. And all the teach me, I teach it, I go through one eye and I come through the other eye. Nothing I register. And I say to the student, I say, come here. I say, you will not do one math course 2 times in order to pass it here because it means you're not going to finish the college. So you have to go stop doing the course them 2 and 3 times for passing. You have to go do it 1 time and pass. You hear me? She said, yes, sir. And I talked to her and the student came. Every class the student is present. My online class, she do well, you know. She never get no A, but she pass the pre-calculus. And then Goods coming in my business calculus class in a summer. And I talk to Goods, Mr. Goods do X, Y, Z. And I will tell you, Goods pass the business calculus. But now tell her so she get no A no. But she pass the course so she can move on. And Goods now doing our statistics, our final math course for the associates. And when Goods called me today, I said, no, I know you. I know you and you know you. And I don't care if it's a C minus you get a hang on the thread with 50%, you pass the course and you can move on. And I'm encouraging you to go ahead and move on with your business statistics in the same manner. I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want nobody tell me so them can't do maths and how them a fail maths and they don't like maths because it's a lie. And then don't make me start call out names in other class here. Right?
Michelle.
Diane Miller. Jamal Webley.
Permission.
Me not ask you no permission neither. Natalie Christian. And I say these are people that I'm calling because no, hold on. These are people that I'm calling not because I am embarrassing anybody, but this is a success story. It is a success story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm telling you, when I met some of these students in foundational classes, who did tell you say that reach pre-calculus? No.
Sure.
All right. Which is the point I'm making. Talking truth. So I'm saying to you students, you have to persevere. You know what is not going to help you? Miss Kerry, the one here for you. You know what not going to help you? Lord Jesus, maths class.
30 sleepless nights. Oh my God.
Sir, me just want to get 150, you know.
And Kerry, you're going to fail the course. Kerry, you're going to fail the course. No, Kerry, you're going to fail my course.
I just want 150.
Kerry, hello, Kerry?
Yeah, I hear you, sir.
You're going to fail my course because if you work with 50, you're going to get 45 and you're going to get 1 D+. Work for the A, and if you fall down, you can get the 50. Kerry, you're not getting the point I'm making. You know.
Everything.
Kerry, you're not getting the point I'm making. Hello, Kerry.
Kerry, we're coming from nowhere, Kerry.
Kerry, just listen to what I'm saying now. Listen to what I'm saying, Kerry. Kerry, I'm saying to you, if you aim for 50% and you buck it toe, you're going to fail because you don't have nothing to cushion on. So all in the name of Jesus, you are pray. Prayer without works dead. So I'm saying to you, you have to aim for the skies. So if when you aim for your A and you buck it toe and you drop, you can get a C and you can move on. Don't aim for 50 and that goes for everybody else. It goes for everybody else. Come on,
sir,
student.
I don't get any C's, sir.
No, but I'm saying to you, I don't expect you to. You were one of those students who mathematics come like poison to you, and you did well in that one course, and you do well in this. I mean, what is the point? Is how much? This is the third course I'm teaching you now.
Yes, sir.
Right, and you've done well in the other 2 courses that I've taught you. And if I did think say, it's not me. One of the courses I didn't even mark the exam, is somebody else mark it. So you know, say it's not because me. I'm telling you, you pass that course and you pass it well. So I don't want to hear anybody in class starting from tonight. I am not saying that you can't ask me a question as to where and how this mathematics is going to be applicable to where you're going. I don't have a problem with that question. But when I get a question to say, sir, how may I do this for? After me can do this, and no, me don't want that. No, come to me with that. It means that you're not ready for big school. You're still in primary school. Yes, Jamal.
I always ask the same question and say, me I learn maths from high school and I still not apply it in my life. But When time I look up operational statistics, it actually start apply to real life.
But you see, Jamal, you see the thing about it, and I blame where it is that you went for school that the teachers did not make the connection of the mathematics into real life
That's
situation.
where I got poisoned, sir.
I
No, I
got
never did,
venom.
sir. And I didn't so you know who?
Who?
I did me. Because when time I got high school, now be a problem me, you know.
You know, you don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell me that 2 times. I know the reason. Ain't nobody too short. Them have to give them problems.
Sir, I
You know
became a
that.
victim of the system, sir.
And I know that. And I know. You know it is unfortunate. There are some teachers who don't really sit and spend the time to get their students to understand. Who catch it, and who not catch it, have a nice day.
Yes,
And that's
sir.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I don't want anybody to tell me them can't do it because you can all do it. When I taught pre-calculus last term, every jock of my 30 plus students, must be 38 or 39, I can check Edicosoft to confirm, pass the course. And trust me, you not have a choice, students. So I want you to get with it. I want you to come fresh, ready, and we're going to go all when you bucket to all when the shoes are queasy foot. You go walk. Start walk and wine and start walk and
No
walk.
worry yourself, sir.
Why upon that, sir?
But Jamal, shut up. Kerry, me expect you to pass, you know. And if you not pass here, me you go have it out. Me you go have it out, Kerry.
I don't have no money for you, so
And that is the spirit. That is what I want you to look at. To say that when you don't have the money for pay for no course again, I know want for coming down to some your class one more time, you're just
Sir, we're learning no more money, sir, so we can't afford to fail.
all right. So let's continue. So come on, guys. Come on, please. There is no love lost between us, you know. But sometimes I have to stop and encourage you the way I'm encouraging you because you don't have to do it.
So
we need
hard.
encouragement like hard work.
All right, let's go. So the question is 2x plus 3y raised to the third power. 2x plus 3y raised to the third power. And they're asking us to write it in descending powers of x. To write it in descending powers of x. So it means that when I write my answer, the highest power of x must be written first, then the next highest, then the next highest, then the next highest, then the next highest, then the next highest. So I need to do the stuff in descending powers of x. All right? So what is going to happen is I am going to say the first thing I'm going to look at. The question was asked, so let me just highlight it. The first thing I'm going to look at is to see the power that I'm in. What power am I in? The third power, sir. Let me scroll up. With the third power, the second digit in Pascals tells you what power you're in. See here, the second digit tells me that I'm in 2. The second digit tells me that this is the fourth power. The second digit tells me that I'm in the fifth power. And if I come here so to the second digit tells me that I'm in the sixth power. So wherever I go, it tells me what power I am in, right? So here so, because I have a 5 here so, it tells me that I am in the fifth power. So because I'm in the third power, I know my coefficients are 1, 3, 3, 1. Those are my coefficients. 1, 3, 3, 1. It can't change. It not change. It will forever be 1, 3, 3, 1 once I'm in the coefficients of the power of 3. All right?
And if
Let's
you
go.
4, so you moved on to the 14641.
14641, not 14. So 14641 because 1 and look at this observation. When I'm in the second power, I have 3 terms. See here? 1, 2, 3. When I'm in the third power, I have 1 more term. So I have 4 terms. Watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I'm in the fourth power, I have 5 terms. Watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 terms up to the sixth power. 1, 2 to the 6 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are some pointers that I'm making to you. And I want you to be able to see these pointers and just recognize them. Recognize these pointers. All right? So moving on. So I'm expanding 2x plus 3y to the third power. So now I'm going to have 2x raised to the third power. Sir, I see it. So that means if this was to the fifth power, sir, you're going to say 2x to the fifth power? Yes. Any power we have up here, sir, this A is going to be raised to the power up here, sir. First, passing christening picnic first. And everybody is creating a picnic christening after. All right? So this is going to be 2x raised to the third power. I must write my coefficients, you know, so I'm going to write my 1. See my 1 here? My 1. Then 2x raised to the third power. And of course, B is going to be raised to the 0 power. Now, Natalie was saying, sir, I understand the 3 and the 0, but I don't understand the 2 and the 1 and the 1 and the 2 and the 0 and the 3. What happened? The sum of these powers, 3 plus 0 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 2 is 3, 0 plus 3 is 3. The sum of the overall powers here, so, must be equal to the power that we start off with. So I can't have 1 right here, so, and 3 right here, so, because 1 and 3 are 4. I mean, if I start with the fourth power, I start with the third power. So that can't work. All right? So what I'm saying to you, there are several, and so many things I showed you a while ago, there are several little pointers that you have to look at in order to see and to know whether or not you're correct. All right, work with me now. So I am going to have 2x to the third times 3y to the 0. So I have to write that 3y to the 0? You don't have to write it. Because anything raised to the power 0 is 1. And 1 times anything is anything. 1 is known as a multiplicative identity. All right? Then now, having written that, I'm going to write the second term of the coefficient, which is a 3. Because it's 1, 3, 3, 1. So I'm writing the second term. Now I need to move on. As A descends, A ascends. So now, if this was 2x to the third, that means the next one's supposed to be 2x to the second. Talk truth.
Gotcha, sir.
Yes,
Gotcha.
sir. Gotcha.
And then if this is 3y to the 0, then the next one's supposed to be 3y to the first. And then I'm done because it's A and B I'm talking about. Sir, you keep talking about this A and B. What are A and B, sir? The 2x is A and the 3y is B.
3y is B.
And then, because me finished that, we're going to move on to the next one, which is the 3. I'm going to write the 3. Then I'm going to look back on when we write right here. So this is 2x to the second. Me decrease in A. So this is going to be 2x to the first. The one is supposed to go up. I'm going to put 3y to the second. Then when we finish with that, I'm going to move on to the other one. To the first. I mean, to the coefficient 1. And then now this is 2x to the first. It's going to come 2x to the 0. And the one going to come 3y to the 3.
That's 3.
All right? All that is left right here is for me to just evaluate this and the question done. All that is left is for me to evaluate this and the question finished. Now hear me out. When I was learning this topic, you see, I was in fifth form. Yes, please.
What after that, sir? That's where it stopped?
No, man. I won't show you that. I just want to show you something. When I learned this topic, I was in fifth form, you see. And like Kerry and Jamal, who them never know where this thing was going, at that point in time, me need to hear, you know, all me want to do and make sure so me understand what is happening right here, so. And then now when me understand this, me can move on. Look at what come next. It says, if you pay close attention, you'll realize that the 2x raised to the third power decreases each time until it rises to the 0 power out here, so. And that's what we call descend. To the third, to the second, to the first, to the 0. What we call ascend. 0, 1, 2, 3. All right? And we recognize that anything raised to the power 0 results in 1. Because we know anything raised to the power 0 equals 1. Watch me. Watch me. So you see what we have right here, so? 1 times 2x to the third plus 3y to the 0, rate 8, so 4 times 1. See it right here again. I eat that up here, so. You can see it and agree with me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Diane, see what we're going to do here now? Anything raised to the power 0 is 1, so all of that something are 1. Then we have 2x to the third. That means you just finished in the season, so you know what that means, but we're going to refresh your memory. That means this is going to have 2x times 2x times 2x, don't? Good. Or I can say 2 raised to the third power and x raised to the third power. Because everything in this parentheses is being raised to the third power. So 2 to the third is 8, and x to the third is 8 is x cubed. So that term gives me 8x cubed. Now go move to the next one. The next one, because this 3 is this 3 here. 2x squared, when we work out that, we get 4x squared. And 3y raised to the first power, a simple 3y. So 4x squared will multiply by 3y, we multiply by 3. We can work that. 1 times 8x cubed by 8x cubed.
One answer. What you do with the 3y, sir?
See, just so we can multiply it.
Just put it back down.
Now put it back, because 3y raised to the first power is 3y. So 3y, so y times x squared is going to be x squared y. See that? X squared y. Whenever we're doing mathematics, we write in chronological order and we write in alphabetical order. So we want to write yx squared. Yes. Chronological order meaning, yes, sir. Yes, hon.
All right. The 3y, sir. Sorry. Seeing that it's before the first plus sign, along with the 2 raised to the third power, why you never put it back before the first plus sign?
Say it again.
In the first line, you have the 2 raised to the third power and 3y raised to 0. But in the second line, the 3y gone over where the 2 raised to the second power. So you understand what I mean, sir?
Not a clue.
All right, sir. All right.
Understand what she said, sir.
No.
Come understand what she said.
Okay,
She said the 3y, the 1, open bracket, 2x raised to the third power, and the 3y raised to 0. Where is that 3y raised to 0? Down here in the second line where 8 raised to the third power.
Here is 1.
Sorry, you get cancel the y up 3 by itself, sir.
That, give me this.
No. No cancellation, sir.
No, but I'm just say, oh, I make the y disappear. That is she probably I wonder.
A simple observation.
Which y disappeared? Tell me, Orion. The second line?
The 8x.
Where the 8 is, 8 raised to the third power.
Oh, so I wonder, this disappear?
Yeah.
No,
I eat that, sir. That one there.
I have a question when you finish, yeah?
If I clap on it, say, wait upon it.
I just start explain back from the top because I don't even get you get the 8x raised to the third power. That's not clear to me.
The 2x.
The 2 to the third power. 2x times 2x times
2 times 4.
2 times 2 times.
Okay.
So when you finish, we have a question.
All right, hold on there though. So Orion, you say, Chevelle, you say other wire you say cancel out, Chevelle? Other one you talk about, Mom?
Yes, sir, I talk about.
Sir, I did not say cancelled out. I was just asking where it is in the second line.
All right, okay, same difference. So you want the way it disappeared too? Tell me where it disappeared. Tell me where you think the 3y to the 0 disappeared.
Sir, I don't know, sir, but remember you say anything raised to the power 0 is 1.
So good. That's the reason now.
So sir, so what do you want there, sir?
1 times x. 1 is known as a multiplicative identity.
Oh, all right.
So 1 times 5 is 5. So where the 1 there? We multiply by the 5 already. Say now, go see that again.
Okay.
And watch this.
657.
Yeah, man. Thank you, honey bunches. So when you look at this now, this is 2x to the 0. That one I could disappear to also, or cancel out, or whatever it is. Right? I don't like the word cancel because you're not really canceling anything. What you're saying is that anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Watch me now. Time really flies. So this 3y to the 0 disappears because it is raised to the 0 power. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. That. All right. Now, this 3 is this 3 here. This 2x squared is this 4x squared inside here, so. This 3y to the first power, no, it can't go away because it's 3y to the first. So I'm going to write it back here, so 3y to 3y right here, so. This 3 is this 3. This 2x raised to the first power is 2x. This 3y squares is this 9y squares here. Sir, oh, you get the 9y squares. So let me see I talk about them something. Oh, you get it, sir. 3y times 3y because it is 3y squares. So it's 3y times 3y. You're going to have 3 times 3 is 9 and y times y is y squares. This one goes to 1. 2x to the 0 is 1. This one is that 2x to the 0 is 1. And 1 times 3y cubed, 3y cubed is 3y times 3y times 3y. 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 9 is 27, so I'm going to have 27. And y cubed is going to be 27y cubed. And then I'm just going to remove my parentheses. 1 times 8x cubed is 8x cubed.
Oh, you
3
get
times...
Yeah,
Go ahead, get what?
Go ahead. Listen, Marie. Go ahead.
3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. So I get 36 here, so. And x squared times y is x squared y. 3 times 2 is 6. And 6 times 9 is 54. And x times y squared is xy squared. And then that's it. Go ahead with the question.
So you say 3 times 4 give it a 36, right? And you put the square and you put y, right? So you have 3x, 36x squared y. And then the next one now, you have 54xy squared. What's the difference between the 36x square y and the 54xy square?
You recognize in the first one, the x is squared. And in the second one, you recognize in the first one, the x is squared. And in the second one, the x is not squared. And you recognize in the first, right. So x squared y is different from xy squared.
Alright, answer.
Are there any other questions? All right, watch me now. Yes, please.
Sir, so this answer can't go any simpler?
No, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
And this answer is in descending powers of x. Watch me. Why we say descending powers of x? Look here. X cubed, then x squared, then x to the first, then x to the 0. But what is the question? See here? Expand this in descending powers of x. That's the question.
Sir, I think you probably might get to that later on, but like the answer in that, like on Edicasoft, right? They might ask you find the fourth term or the third term or the seventh.
I made mention of that earlier. But you have to understand this part first before you can even do that other part.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, man. Watch me now. Hear what the question say here now. Write down the expansion of the same question. The question is the same thing like what we just do right up here. So see so. But in this case, I talk about ascending powers of x. Ascending powers of x. So look at what will happen. So what? Look at what is going to happen. Ascending powers of x. So what will happen now is that for ascending powers of x, because it's the same question, we're just going to flip this. 27y cubed, then 54xy squared, then 36x squared y, then 8x cubed. See it yourself?
Or you just turn it around.
You just turn it around to get it in ascending powers. So you notice when I answered the question, when somebody said to me, I don't remember the question the person answered, and I said yes, but we soon come to that one. Yeah, man. So you have to see how it is that they answer the question, because the question you can say, write in ascending powers of x, and you leave your answer in descending powers. It means you're not going to get the full marks for the stuff, because you never follow the instruction that the man them ask you. So, in a nutshell, yeah, That's it. The rest of the things that, I mean, I took a while to explain all of those because I really wanted you to get the explanation. I have some exercises here that I want you to work on for me. But my question is, are there any questions?
Sir, will they ever ask you to start off with the ascending instead of descending?
They could, but I just showed you how to do it. So them ask you to do to write it in ascending powers of X. You
They
just
still
work
have
it
to
out in
work it out.
in descending, and when you catch it, you just flip it.
Okay.
Sorry, can I quickly go over how you get the last line where you have the 8x cubed?
This last line here?
Yes, go over how you get that line for me again, please.
1 times 8x cubed is 8x cubed. 3 times 4 is 12 times 3 is 36. And x squared times y is x squared y. I'm multiplying all of these. I'm multiplying all of these to give me 36 x squared y. 9 times 2 are 18, and 18 times 3 is 54. And x times y squared is xy squared. So I get 54 xy squared. Plus 27y cubed. 27y cubed.
Okay, sir.
All right. So I'm ending here. Our time has expired. Students, I understand. Who is that? I understand the difficulty that comes with teaching and learning and going to school in the evening and having to babysit while you're in class and having to cook while you're in class and so many things you have to do while you're in class. I'm just going to beg of you, go through what it is that I would have done tonight. When you would have gone through it, come Thursday, please, guys. I want you to be a brand new person so that I can run through the rest of the questions. There are so many other things that I need to do to finish off this unit, and I'm just going to end right there by saying I will need to, those are the same examples. These are just examples of what it is that we've just done. So you have enough examples to look at. Then I have a new thing to talk about combination and combination and permutation notation. And after that, now I have the factorial notation.
So you're breaking up and you're echoing, sir.
All right. I think maybe it's telling me it's time to go. Bless your hearts. We'll talk on Thursday, but please to go through. I'm going to send you the handout right now, and I'm going to ask you to go through the handout, please. Oh, I sent you the handout already.
But you make some corrections.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I sent. It's not correction. It's just I'm just enhanced handouts. It's not correction really, an enhancement. So just go ahead for me, please. Look through the stuff and start your own preparations, please. All right?
Okay,
all right, bless up. Take care.
Okay, sir.
Come on.